Hello and welcome. Now today I'm going to be talking through an easy strategy for getting through the fourth survivor on Resident Evil 2 Remake. As you'll see in the video, I make a few mistakes here. Really could have done pretty much 50% of the rooms a lot better, but I still managed to get in under 9 minutes and with health and ammunition to spare. The world record for this run is 6 minutes 43, but to get anything like close to that, you're going to have to take some risks and gamble with the Resident Evil RNG. So what this is really this should be seen as a safe 9-minute run. Obviously you're playing as Hunk, you've got a pretty good loadout here. What I'll do while we're going through, I'll tell you where there's bits that you could have done better and how I could have done them better, and that should help you. The first room with these handful of zombies at the bottom of the water should be pretty straightforward, and you should be able to get through it without using much ammo and without losing any health. So the best pathway is to the left of the first girls and then the left of the next one, and quickly switch to the right. If you practice that, you should be able to get that almost every time, unless the RNG is really not in your favour and puts the girl in the wrong place. That last zombie there, you can sneak past him and get on the ledge, but there's a little bit of RNG risk. Sometimes it's a little bit closer and he can catch you. It's safer just to put one bullet in him. I'm stair skating here, or trying to, but not doing it very well. Really, you should be hitting the aim button just less than once a second, I think, or once every 2 seconds maybe. It's something you'd have to experiment with. That room with the dogs via left, that you can take a quicker route where you hug the right wall, but there's a big risk of you getting caught, so it's safer to go left and go wide. Here, just one bullet to stun her. I missed it there, so I lost the knife. Would have been much better to keep the knife, but again, this is a route that allows you to make some mistakes. One shot to stun this guy here. Ideally do it in one shot, unlike me, wasting the bullet and getting hit, and then just jink and weave around the dogs. When you get to this stage, you can try and stair skate again if you want to get down here. Then head straight forward so you get around that zombie trying to grab your feet, and you should be able to pass through this bit without actually taking your hit. So make sure you go around the right of the wall, get right into the corner, and then head across the bridge. When you get to this stage, again, it's another opportunity to try and stair skate if you can remember to, and you can get the timing right. That might shave you a few seconds off your run. When you get to the top here, you're going to get to the 2 G mutants. Now for these, have the magnum equipped, and don't shoot the one closest to you, shoot the distant one, and that sort of stuns them for a second, allowing you to run past on the right. When you get to the ledge here, try and hit the ground running and run straight past the first guy. If you're unlucky, there'll be a guy on these stairs here, in which case you'd have to shoot him. But if not, run up the stairs, run wide. He'll try and grab you, but he should be pretty easy to avoid. Once you get into the lift, you've got a minute's breathing space. So far we should have used really just a couple of magnum rounds. Now this next room you can run through if you can path it perfectly without being grabbed and without using any ammunition or weapons. To play it safe though, and use the flashbang. Stuns the whole room, makes it a doddle. When you get to the liquor, it's possible to lure it back to the end of its tether and then sort of hide where it can't get you and shoot, which is the end of this corridor. But you should find if you run towards him and then just try and dodge around him, you can get by without being hit. I was unlucky here because he used the tongue rather than the claw attack. What you should do is see him raise his right claw, and then you can jink the other way and he'll jump past you and miss, and that gets him further away, so it gives you a chance to run better as well. The next zombie, just run straight through like here. Don't use any ammunition or any weapons. It should be pretty straightforward. The next stream you come into as well, it should be a straightforward run through. Just keep the pace up, and the zombies will still be getting up while you're getting through. You might get just caught by the dogs, But if you sort of go wide and then weave back in, wasn't quite fast enough there, you should be able to get through without being hit. When you get to the next room, at the top of the ladder, we need to use one magnum round just to stun this first guy here, or a shotgun round. Switch to the shotgun here, and then if you're lucky, they'll have drifted apart and you can run in between the middle. Now the fastest way to get through here is to have the magnum equipped and to shoot the liquor in midair. I don't quite have the reaction for that, so I just let him hit me so I could save the grenade. One shot to stun him, and then run through into the next room. At this point I'll use a heal, because we've got plenty, and why not? And we're back on the magnum. We've still got a flash grenade, and we've got some normal grenades. So when we get to the end of this corridor, we're going to see Mr. X. Normally, if you run into the corner to the left and then swerve right sharply, he'll lunge for you but miss. I didn't quite get it right here, I was a bit unlucky, but he threw me towards the door, which is kind of lucky, so I was able to keep going. Again, should have hit him with a shotgun really, a bit of a waste of a flash grenade, that would have been useful later. But, again, you should be able to weave through those zombies without being missed. When you get into the main hall, the fastest route is to go left towards the door, but it's safer to go right, and it saves you having to shoot the cop that tries to get you. So just run past him into this door here, have the shotgun ready, and just stun him with one blast. Now you can walk slowly through the next bit, but I was going for a reasonable time, so I thought I'd run and try and dodge. Ideally, turn the camera so it's facing backwards, so you can see which side is coming, and then dodge the other way. But even so, you should only take one hit. When you get to the top of the stairs, have a grenade ready of some sort. Flash grenade here, but the other one works nearly as well. Run past everyone, and have the shotgun or the magnum ready for the IVs in the next room. You should hear them squeal. If you aim for the bulbs, if you hear them squeal, then they're stunned, and you've got a few seconds and you can run by without being got. Obviously, if you've got the knife, you can let yourself be hit once, and then that'll allow you to run past them anyway, but it's still quicker to stun them. Here, I didn't quite get this right. You need to run just to the right of the door so it opens, and then run round and run behind him. Yeah, I could have done that a lot smoother, probably simply 10 or 20 seconds to be safe there. Next one's pretty easy to run past. When you get to the main hall, you don't want to activate the dog. So what you've got to try and do is give him as wide a berth as possible. Don't attack him and don't go near him. And that will allow you to run past without using any ammunition or losing any health. Make sure you've got your grenade equipped for the next room. When you hear the door knock the second time, throw. That will stun everyone, so you can run straight through and past. Again, if you're not going for a time, you can walk them to this next bit and the liquor won't attack you. As it is, try and stay to the right, then when he raises the claw, jink left. Another heal, put the shield on as well. Get the shotgun out for this bit, just take out the knees. And then for the G mutant, run straight ahead, and then run round the back of him and get to the ladder. You can hug the wall, but it's a bit riskier. There's more chance for him grabbing you, but it is possible. When you get to here, it's safest to run it, but you can just dodge the liquid if you sort of jink and move a bit, and you're a bit lucky. Then we're on to the final stretch through the courtyard. Go down the stairs. I've got the lightning hawk and grenades equipped. Run straight past the first line. Grenade. Really to stun them. Run past. Grenade. Run past. And again, you could have run past him, but I thought, well, I've got the ammo on, I might as well take him out. At some point around here, you'll probably hear Mr. X's footsteps coming, in which case you need to make sure you keep up the pace. Should have probably shot her as well, that probably cost me a few seconds. But again, I've got 3 magnum bullets left, I've got shotgun shells, and I've got a shield on, and I've got reasonable health. All in all, using these strategies, I could have probably knocked another minute off, I think. If I'd got everything right and I'd hit all my shots and managed to get through without being grabbed. But as it was, it ended up being about an 8:49, and I've got health, I've got ammo left. It was a pretty easy run. I think using those strategies, you could certainly shave a minute off, but you're going to have to play it a lot risky if you want to get anywhere near the world record time. If you have a go and you're struggling with it, or you can see any way of improving this, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.